For anatomy purpose, this nose is divided into three parts: upper one third, middle one third, and lower one third. So these third are very essential for the rhinoplasty surgery. Upper third having nasal bone and frontal process of the maxilla. This is frontal process of the maxilla. The middle third vault area is formed by the paired upper lateral cartilage inserting just under the caudal end of the nasal bones and their fusion with the midline cartilaginous septum in a T-type configuration. This is vault area. The scroll attachment of the caudal aspect of the upper lateral cartilage to the cephalic aspect of the lower lateral cartilage, alar cartilages, form the boundary to the lower third of the nose. So this is scroll area between the upper and lower lateral cartilage. The upper lateral cartilages thus effectively lies at slightly lower level to the both nasal bones and lower lateral cartilage. The paired lower lateral cartilage form lower third of the nose. The nasal tip region and traditionally divided into the lateral, intermediate and medial crura. This is vault region and this is scroll region. You can see in this picture. So for rhinoplasty, first is the nasal bone. This is the nasal bone area. So this is the upper one third, this is the middle one third, and from here to up to the lower lateral end of the upper lateral cartilage, the middle one third. So in upper one third having bony part. So this is the first bone is the nasal bone. Below this is the frontal process of the maxillary bone. Third area is the lower upper lateral cartilage. This is the upper lateral cartilage, and this area of upper lateral cartilage is going below the nasal bone. This is the fourth area is covered with the nasal bone. Some part of the upper lateral cartilage is below the nasal bone. Fifth is the lateral crus of the lower lateral cartilage, and this is the lateral crus. This sixth is the dome area of the intermediate crus. So this is the intermediate crus. Seventh is the medial crus. Eighth is the vertical segment of the quadrilateral cartilage. This is going Rhin area going inside the nose, making T-like structure. And this 10th area is the scroll area. What is scroll area? Between the lower end of the upper lateral cartilage and upper end of the lower cartilage. This area is the scroll area, and this is the bolt area between the lower end of the nasal bone and upper end of the upper lateral cartilage. This area is called vault area, and midpoint of this vault area is called Rhinion. Here is the Rhinion. Ninth is the connective tissue between the maxillary process of the maxilla, lower end of the lateral crus of the lower cartilage, and below the upper cartilage. This area is the connective tissue area. And 10th is the scroll area. What is scroll area? Between the upper lateral cartilage and lower lateral cartilage. This area is the scroll region. And elevated part of the intermediate crus is the dome area. So this is some anatomy of the nose for rhinoplasty.